Do you have employees or customers that you have to lead? And you want to know how do you become an effective leader? In this video, I'm going to share with you behind the scenes a call I did with my students about the DISC personality and how you can take advantage of it coming up. Hello Tycoons! This is Fibo Lim, your internet marketing coach. In this channel, we publish weekly content that will help you attract your customers, convert them into paying customers, and grow your business online. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. Don't forget to ring the bell button so that every time we publish new videos, you're gonna get notified. Before we begin, I want to invite you to my masterclass where I share with you how do you attract, convert, and automate your business. Kindly visit this link, fibolim.com/class, to register for a free seat right now. So I'm gonna bring you behind the scenes of a call I did with my students where I shared with you the DISC personality and how you can use it to lead and influence other people. Watch this. All right, how many of you are leaders and you want to lead a team? Can you type number 2 in the chat if you are a leader and you would want to lead a team effectively? Ayan. All right, perfect. How many of you would want to get your members, get your team and members take action? Whatever lahat ng sinasabi mo, they're gonna move and take action. How many of you would want that to happen in your kumbaga in your own team? Can you type number 5 in the chat? All right, you're in the right place. In this training, I'm going to show you how do you lead a team and get them to take action by understanding their tinatawag natin na personalities, okay, personality types. Even if wala ka pang leadership experience, how many of you does not have any leadership experience yet? Can you type number 6 in the chat? Yan. Okay, perfect. So, first of all, again, congratulations for being here. I know your time is valuable and I'll do everything to make this training worth your time. Now, to give you like a backstory on this is I've been leading before pa sa community na to, no? I've been leading sa Boy Scout pa lang, sa student council pa lang, etc. And what I'm gonna share with you is something na I didn't learn until this year. Okay, so kumbaga fresh ko natutunan to and it's been life-changing for us because I've implemented this in my business. So lahat ng hiring, firing process namin, operations, kumbaga the hiring process, even if you're good, if hindi ka pasok sa personality na we want, we won't accept you. Okay? And this also doesn't only apply in your own business, but it applies with your team. Okay, what this means is, how many of you experience na meron kayong mga members na no matter what you do, no matter how you motivate them, hindi pa rin sila na motivate? Can you type number 7 in the chat if you experience that? How many of you, no matter what you do, parang hindi mo alam if they like the group ba, yung feeling mo na you're not an effective leader? How many of you experience that kind of limiting objection ba sa mind mo? Can you type number 2? If parang na-feel mo, hindi ka magaling na leader because out of 15 members, you only have like 5 people active. So in this training, I'm gonna show you that how do you move them? How do you lead a team? How do you make them take action? I'm gonna share with you what motivates them. Para every accountability call, you will have a higher show-up rate so that people will follow you, people will listen to you. And now they think that like you're kumbaga feeling nila na ikaw lang nakakaintindi sa kanila. Right? How many of you would want to discover that? Can you type number 4 in the chat? All right. So what I'm gonna share with you is it's what you call tinatawag natin na DISC personality test. Okay. So to make this, okay, how many of you are already familiar with the DISC personality? Can you type number 1 if familiar ka na? If not yet familiar, can you type number 2 in the chat if you're not yet familiar with this? Okay. All right. Thank you. So to make things simpler, no, is I actually learned this matagal na, but I didn't fully grasp and understood it until yung early this year. Kasi it was during a lockdown period. I was able to read a book and I was able to dive in deeper, and that's when I fully understood. What happened is I met with my team, I let them to take the test. We had like one session, and all I did was explain what this is about. Okay? Ang purpose nito is to have teamwork in the organization. Okay? Because how many of you would agree na we have different personalities? Can you type number 7 in the chat if you would agree? Would you agree ba na yes, we have different personalities, but what if I tell you that it's actually predictable? Okay? Ito yung tinatawag natin na predictable different na personalities. Okay? What if you know ahead of time na okay, naintindihan ko na siya, bakit ganun siya? Because of this. Right? And to tell you honestly, when isa ako sa mga tao na mahirap din yung personality ko. Like people don't understand my personality. I don't also understand other people's personality. But when I understood this, doon ako nag-adjust. Okay? Doon ako nakakaintindi. Okay? So to make things simpler is let's start first with etong outgoing and etong reserve. Okay? Etong outgoing and etong reserve. So when you say outgoing, 'di ba? I think ano yung outgoing sa Tagalog? Paki-comment nga sa chat. Ano yung outgoing? Ano yung translation sa Tagalog ng outgoing? Sige nga. So paalis, kaladkarin, ayan. Ano pa ba? More do you have any other interpretations ba? Okay, lakwatsero, layas, right? So palakaibigan, ayan. Okay, so how about reserved? Okay, ano yung mo? Ano yung ano yung comment nga sa chat? What is ano yung Tagalog ng reserved? Okay? Mahiyain, ayan, quiet, yan, mainhin, ayan. So kayo ba? What are you ba? Are you an outgoing person? Okay? Or are you a person na reserved? Okay, comment nga sa chat. Are you an outgoing person or are you a person na reserved? Comment nga sa chat. Ayun. Okay. So, yung next naman, yung next is, we have a lot of, let me see your chat kasi I'm interested on outgoing, reserved. Okay. Parang 50-50, no? Okay, yung next natin is, eto, okay? Either you are, tinatawag natin na task-oriented, okay? Or people-oriented. Okay, so ano yung Tagalog ng task-oriented? Comment nga sa chat. Ano yung Tagalog ng task-oriented? Sige nga. Okay. Masipag, ayan. Achiever, okay. Ano pa ba? Okay. Masigasig. I'm just reading your comments, ha. All right. Okay, so how about people-oriented naman? Ano yung Tagalog? Ano yung Tagalog niyan? People-oriented. Okay, makatao, okay, team player, palakaibigan, ayan. Makatao, ayan. So, kayo ba? Are you a task-oriented person or are you people-oriented? Comment nga sa chat, task or people. Sige nga, task or people. Ayan, okay. So now, what's gonna happen? Ito kasi, this has been, kumbaga when I dive in deeper about this, para itong elements anyways, we're not gonna discuss about elements, parang fire, water, etc. But this is how it was derived, no? From Greek, and then eventually nag-evolve, and it became na tinatawag natin na DISC personality. Okay, so kumbaga, for every person, there are 4 types of personalities. How many personalities, please? Can you comment sa chat? Okay, we have 4. Okay, the first is pag outgoing ka, tapos task-oriented ka, mangyayari is you are a D-type person. Okay? If you are a D-type person, if you're outgoing tapos task-oriented, can you type D in the chat? Okay, can you type D in the chat if you're outgoing tapos task-oriented ka? Ayan. So, if you are naman an outgoing tapos people-oriented, okay, you are an I-type personality. Okay, if you are an I-type personality, can you type I in the chat if you are outgoing and people-oriented? Ayan, okay. The next is, if you are people-oriented, tapos you are reserved, okay? You are naman as S-type personality. How many of you are S-type personality? People-oriented, tsaka reserved ka? Okay, we also have a lot of S here. All right, perfect. Then, the last naman is, if you are a task-oriented person, tapos you are reserved, okay? Ibig sabihin, you are a C-type personality. How many of you are C-type personality here? Can you type C in the chat if task-oriented and reserved ka? Okay, perfect. So, now, yung ginawa natin, that's just the shortcut. Okay? So if you want to know, like dive in deeper, ano ba yung talaga yung personality mo, you can actually visit this link. This is a redirect link, no? Just type fibolim.com/DISC and you're gonna be able to take a test on this. Okay, so I'm gonna give an example how it looks like. This is what we share to our team members. And tinatrack namin lahat ng results nila, tinatrack namin because that is how we reward them, that's how we motivate them, that's how we treat them, that's how they behave. It's for us to understand better. So you're gonna see here, so basahin mo muna yung instructions, no? But merong mga, it's an exam wherein after you answer the exam, it will tell you ano yung magiging personality mo. Okay? So for example, dito, so ang mangyayari dito, you will be choosing one down tapos one up. Okay? So one up meaning that's most likely you. One down is yun yung least likely you. For example, people look up at me, so I'm gonna say ito yung pinaka yes. Okay? Yung no naman dito is I accept life as it comes. Okay? So yun that's how it works. So isang thumbs up tapos isang thumbs down. Okay? Tapos pagkatapos ng test, they're gonna say ano yung personality mo. So how does the results look like ba? It looks like somewhat like this. Okay? So you're gonna see that here, dominance. So if you notice, i-rank siya. Okay? So in this case, 30% dominance, 30% influence. Now, what this means is you are a DI personality type. Okay, DI. Later on, I'm gonna share with you ang ibig sabihin ng DISC. No? But yun, it's a DI personality type. Kumbaga, number 1 is dominance. Actually, parehas lang yung DI. No? Another personality naman is, ayan, this is like ISDC. Okay, so number 1 is I, influence. So if you notice, 31%, 28, 26, medyo hindi masyadong magkalayo yung difference nito. Okay? 31, 28, 26. So, mangyayari nito is there will be, okay, ito yung additional info, no? So, there will be either a primary and a secondary personality. Okay, so in my case, yung primary personality ko is D, okay, dominant. Now, yung secondary personality ko is C. So most probably, balik tayo dito, yung tinuro nyo, most probably, may chance na yun yung either primary na personality mo. For example, let's say C ba? And then, meron din secondary personality. Okay, so you're gonna notice that when you take the test kasi meron magkalapit. For example, ito magkalapit to, ito magkalapit din to. So, meron ding iba na isa lang talaga. Talagang malayo yung difference. Okay, I see people na yung dominance nila 60%, so sobrang layo yung difference. So, that happens as well. Okay, so you have a primary and a secondary personality. And then, your personality will change over time because of your environment. So, I want to share with you na ako, I'm an S. Okay, hindi ko pa na-explain ano yung ibig sabihin nito, no? But ibig sabihin, how can I make things simple? So, before, hindi ako, I don't talk to people. I'm a shy person. So, nangyari lang why I was able to develop this type of skill kasi nag-volunteer ako sa Boy Scout, tapos nag-volunteer ako sa SK, tapos nag-volunteer ako sa Student Council, nag-volunteer ako. So, kumbaga nag-volunteer ako hanggang doon na-develop yung skill ko because I was forced to be the host, to be the MC, to speak, to do whatever. But as a start, mahihain talaga akong tao. Okay? So as the time go by, nag-change siya. Okay? So even if you're gonna say na, ay, mahihain akong tao, I'm reserved and I'm task-oriented, I don't want to talk to people, that doesn't mean na palaging ganun. Because 5 years from now, there's a possibility you're gonna join a leadership program or you're gonna get involved and you're gonna grow, you're gonna get out of your comfort zone. May possibility na maging outgoing ka. Okay? Clear ba so far? Can you type clear in the chat if that's clear? Okay, perfect. So, next naman is you might borrow the strength of other personalities to fill a role, but you go back to your original personality. Okay? So, later on, I'm gonna share with you how this works. Pero, ibig sabihin yan, if di ako, may possibility na mag-step in ako ng weakness na personality ko for the meantime. Okay? So, sabihin natin, yung I kasi, ito ito yung taong people-oriented talaga. Okay? So I'm a person who's task-oriented. So now, every time I do something like this or I do a talk, whatever, hindi yun yung natural personality ko. I just step into a different personality and act as if I'm in a different personality. However, after the talk, after the event, I go back to my original personality. That also happens as well. Okay? So, etong isi-share ko actually, I want to give credits as well. It's a friend of mine, Jason Law. This is how I understood better yung concepts nito. Okay? And what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna borrow his concepts, kumbaga meron siyang characters na ginagamit because it's easy for you to remember. Okay? So, DISC. The first is tinatawag natin na dominant eagle. Okay? So, again, we're putting characters, Filipino characters here para mas maintindihan nyo much better, no? And it's also easier for you to understand. So, to make things simpler, yung dominant eagle are the people, magbibigay tayo ng nickname. Okay? Yung nickname nito is the powerful. Okay? So, usually, dominant people they have power. Okay? They have conviction. Kumbaga, halatang makikita mo lang, halatang dominante na siya. Okay? Yun yung ibig sabihin nun. Now, I'm gonna share with you the difference. Now, before that, by the way, the reason why we're learning all of this, it's so that you know ahead of time if ano yung member mo. Okay? Is your member a dominant ba? A steady? Or later I'm gonna explain, no? But it allows you to understand better na, kaya pala late siya. Kaya pala hindi siya nagre-respond. Kaya pala madali siyang ma-offend. Kaya pala parang salita siya ng salita. Right? You give him 5 minutes, she's gonna talk or he's gonna talk for like 30 minutes. That is all in here. Okay? So now you will fully understand and you know how to adjust based on their personality. Okay? So sa dominant eagle, if you're kumbaga, if di ka, powerful ka, ito yung strengths mo. Okay? So listen to this. So strengths mo, okay. So strengths mo is you take charge and control. So from the word dominante, it's very obvious kung ano yung personality mo, no? So you get things done, okay? You make quick decisions. You solve practical problems. You are goal-oriented. You accept challenges. You are a hardworking person. You organize well. You marunong ka mag-delegate. Tsaka you're also persistent. Okay? Mga D-type personalities, would you agree ba? Can you type yes in the chat if you would agree na, oh, this is me. Ayan. Okay, perfect. So, however, for every strength, meron namang weakness. Ano yung weakness? Ito. Yung weakness mo is strong personality. It becomes a weakness kasi parang wala kang intention to have this first impression na, uy, ako yung boss. But it's natural in you. Okay? Yung isang weakness naman is compulsive need for change. Kumbaga, if I'm gonna assign a task to you, okay, tapos paulit-ulit lang siya, you're gonna quit. You're gonna give up. Okay? Kasi you want change. Change is in your blood. That's your strength. Okay? You adapt to change. So if I give you a repetitive task, you're gonna quit. Okay? Has little need for friends. How many of you are D? How many of you are D type of people? And konti lang yung friends nyo. Type nga number 2 in the chat if that's you. Ayan. So, by the way, let me know if you could still see my screen na kasi something happened. Okay, so insensitive. Okay, ito yung isa sa mga disadvantage, no? So you overlook risks and cautions. And the reason why this happens, it's because you're actually a doer. You actually implement and kumaga sulong ka ng sulong, right? So later on, I'm gonna share with you ano yung mga kumbaga examples para or mga analogy para mas maintindihan nyo better, no? You take on too much kasi gusto mo change siya. You want to kumbaga doer ka right? You're also too demanding, impatient ka rin, okay? Inflexible and unyielding and inattentive to detail. And the reason for this, because, for example, my investment opportunity, you don't go into the details na. You're gonna say, okay, maganda yan, I'm in. Like, go ahead, I'm in, right? How many of you enrolled in this program and like, you're a D-type personality, wala ka ng tanong, wala ka ng parang, ano ba yung risk, success ratio nito, tapos ano ba yung failure ratio, what happens if my ROI, ang nangyari is you're interested and I'm in, no questions asked. Like, how many of you experience that? Can you type me in the chat? Okay. Can I hear from the D type of people? Tama ba? Let me know if you could relate to this. Can you type yes in the chat if you were able to relate with the strengths and weakness sa mga dominant eagles? Ayan, ayan. Okay, so now, let's gonna proceed. Okay, the I. Let's gonna proceed to the I, which is the influential rooster. Okay, itong influential rooster naman is, ano siya, yung nickname niya is si The Popular. Okay, The Popular. So, ano yung mga strengths and weakness ni influential rooster? Okay, so yung strengths niya, ito yung mga taong optimistic. Okay, ito yung mga taong people person. Ito yung mga taong entertaining. Okay, articulate, energetic and enthusiastic, charming, child at heart, inspiring, good sense of humor, fun. Kumbaga, siya yung life of the party. How many of you have friends na nakakasama nyo parang masaya talaga pagkasama siya? Comment nga sa chat if ever, naghangin yung screen ko. Teka, I'll share again na. Comment nga sa chat if you have friends like that. Comment nga sa chat. Yan. By the way, type number 1 if you can see my screen kasi I'm not sure if, okay, perfect. So, right, you have friends na ganun, na parang talagang masaya pagkasama siya. Kasi siya yung pinakamadaldal. Bibigyan mo ng, tipong yung accountability call mo, yung time limit nyo 5 minutes, magsasalita siya 30 minutes. Okay, how many of you have mga accountability calls na ganun? Right? So, because yun yung gusto niya eh. Siya yung pinakasakat, siya yung energetic, siya yung life of the party, siya yung kumbaga, people person talaga siya. Okay? Ano naman yung mga weakness nito? Ayan. Yung weakness nito is talks too much. Yun na yung sabi ko, yung 10 minutes naging 100 minutes. No? So, ito yung isa sa mga weakness. Peter Pan syndrome, ibig sabihin nito, kasi child at heart ka sa strengths eh. Pag nasobrahan ka naman, nagiging childish ka na. Nagiging immature ka na. Hindi ka na nag-grow. Right? So, ito yung mga disadvantage naman ng mga, kasi, masayahin sila, right? Ito naman, kasi yung nickname nila is hungry, The Popular, hungry naman sila for approval. So if you're somebody na who will, who does not recognize them, okay, yun yung, kumbaga yung motivating factor nila is recognition. Okay? Kasi gusto sila maging sikat. Ito yung tipong tao na gusto, nagti-TikTok araw-araw. Okay? Yung nagsi-selfie araw-araw, nagvi-video. Okay? Meron ba kayong mga kilala na ganun? No? Na parang feeling nyo pag kayong gagawa parang hindi nyo kaya kasi ako hindi ko kaya ganun, no, but I have friends na araw-araw nagti-TikTok, no, parang wala, hindi siya mahihiya, di ba? So ayun, ito naman isa sa mga problems, no, lacks follow through, okay, tapos forgetful. Okay, the reason bakit ito because sobrang optimistic niya, parang life is okay, like alam mo yon, parang tuloy-tuloy lang, and yung downside naman nito is forgetful siya, and kailangan mo talaga siya i-follow up always, okay, kasi nakakalimot ito. Acts impulsively overcommits, okay, kasi ito gusto niya to please everyone. So if you're gonna say, uy, kain tayo, o sige, uy, kita tayo during at this date, uy, sige. So nangyayari is, for example, friend A, uy, dinner tayo, dinner 1 p.m. Lunch tayo, 1 p.m. Oh, sige. Uy, tayo, Starbucks tayo, no? 1:10. Oh, sige. Mall tayo, 1 o'clock. Sige. Nag-yes siya sa 3-5 commitments. Even if alam niya hindi niya kaya because he or she wants to please everybody. Right? So yun, nag-overcommit siya. Nagmi-misjudge siya ng mga capabilities, tapos nag-exaggerate siya, tapos virtually manipulative. Kumbaga, may positive and negative yung pagkadaldal mo, di ba? Kasi pag positive, sige, ikaw na. So kumbaga, sa party, ito yung mga hosts. Okay? Ito yung mga host ng mga party. Hindi pwede sila mag-organize. Alam niyo bakit? Kasi makalimot ito. Okay? So sila yung magiging host sa party. Yun nga, yung downside nito is sobrang daldal. Baka kahit ano yung sinasabi niya. Right? So, nag-exaggerate siya. Ayun. Okay, so now you now understand if you have some members, no? Kahit sinabi mong 5 minutes, ginawa talagang 15 minutes yung tawag nito, yung accountability call. Okay? Now, let's move on to the next personality. Ito ni tinatawag natin na Steady Carabao or S. Okay? Steady Carabao, ito yung nickname naman nito is ito yung mga peacemakers. Okay? Kasi steady, chill, right? So, ito yung mga strengths ni Steady Carabao, no? Easy going, okay, loyal, patient. Kumbaga, naalala ko sa Boy Scout, merong mga 12 Boy Scout law, no? Mapagkatiwalaan, matapat, matulungin, mga gano'n, no? So, yun yung siya yung mga loyal, helpful, kind, servant, yun. Good administrator, consistent, agreeable, good listener, service-oriented, builds relationships, tapos realistic. So, ibig sabihin nito, sila yung tipong tao na chill lang sila, right? Now the thing is, if you notice, you're gonna see now the differences and saan sila magka-clash, okay? Sa weakness naman, look at this, tolerant, resist change. Kumbaga, if you notice, yung opposite ng D, somewhat opposite ng D is S. Okay? Kasi yung D is like, I want change. Okay? I want problems. Yung S naman is does not want change. Gusto nila chill lang. Gusto nila parang repetitive task na. So dito naman, if you're gonna assign repetitive tasks to them, they want that. Okay? Because hindi siya nag-change ka. It doesn't change always. Okay? So yun yung weakness nito. There's a possibility din na magiging stubborn ka rin. Okay? Because you don't want change eh. There's a possibility magpo-procrastinate ka rin. Kasi yun yung naging negative na. Okay? Indecisive din. Okay? Now, ganito. Actually forgot. I was supposed to share a story for each one. And let me do that right now before I actually forget. No? Para mas maintindihan. No? Let's start first with dito sa Steady Carabao. Dito kasi, we had a team member who's actually performing really well. We have a team member performing really well and nag-start siya as support and then eventually naging part ng marketing team namin. And then, so sobrang excellent niya, we assigned him to be the operations manager. Okay? So, high S siya. We assigned him to be the operations manager. Ito yung problem. We thought na if you're a performing team member and kumbaga lahat ng performing team members usually I thought automatically becomes leaders. Okay, so that's what happened. Now I noticed na hindi pala tawag nito, hindi pala he doesn't make decisions agad. Nagpo-procrastinate siya. Kumbaga parang yung performance niya is nag-drop. Sabi ko, bakit ba? Nag-change ba siya or wala na ba siyang gana or whatever. That's after going through the DISC. That's what I realized pala. The reason why he's not effective as an operations manager because as the operations manager, you're somebody na dapat talagang maraming changes. Okay? Second is you're somebody who makes decisions. Now dito sa S, these are the people who does not like to make decisions. If you let them make a decision, their decision is not to make a decision. Okay? So, yun. That's one main problem and also hindi sila gusto ng change. They want a repetitive tasks. So, that's why. So, what happened is after doing that, we transferred them to a position na comfortable siya. Yung position na repetitive yung task, yung position na kumbaga within sa strength niya. Okay? Okay. So, dito naman, indecisive. Ayan. Indecisive meaning you can't make decisions kaagad. Ito yung tipong tao parang pupunta ka sa Jollibee tapos parang tagal mo talaga mag-decide. No? Ano yung kakainin mo? Ikaw, ano yung kakainin mo? Bahala ka na. Diba? So, tagal talaga mag-decide. So, yung mga D naman na type of people, these are the people na bago pa lang pumasok sa Jollibee, alam mo na yung kakainin mo. Right? So, indirect with others, can't say no. Ito naman, if you notice, sa spectrum, no, they're the people who parang reserved sila pero people-oriented. So what happens, ibig sabihin nito, is that meron kang friends. Si I, okay, listen to this. Si influential rooster, okay, para mas intindihan nyo. Marami siyang friends. Pero yung friends, si influential rooster kasi, lahat na nakikilala nila, okay, ganito. Share na lang ako ng story ni balik tayo ni balik tayo kasi we're comparing one after the other. So balik tayo ni Steady Carabao. Sa influential rooster, meron akong kaibigan, okay? Yung kaibigan ko is every time I remember classmate ko siya, tapos yung distance lang from one room to another is mga 30 seconds na walk. Okay? Alam mo how long it would take us from room A to room B? Kasi magta-transfer ka ng ibang room, di ba? You know how long it would take us to transfer? 30 seconds lang pag tuloy-tuloy. It would take us 15 to 30 minutes to move from one room to the other. Malilate na talaga kami most of the time. Kasi parang nagiging best friend ko siya. Kasama kami sa mga classes, etc. Pero grabe, parang 30 seconds walk naging 15 to 30 minutes. Alam mo bakit? Kasi as he walks, everyone that he sees na may kaibigan or nakita niya friend niya or parang nakita mo lang one time. Ano yung tagad sa Tagalog? Pinapansin. Okay, how many of you have friends na gano'n, no? Na pinapansin nila lahat ng kaibigan nila. Kahit isang beses lang kayo nagkita, tapos yung time na nagkita kayo is 5 years old ka pa. Tapos, parang ikaw yung familiar ka. Parang 5 years old tayo nagkita. Yung 5 years old pa. How many of you have friends like that? No? Pinapansin lahat. Lahat ng tao pinapansin. Right? Ito yung mga tipong tao na tawag nito. Ito yung mga tipong tao na ilagay mo sila sa ibang room, hindi nila kakilala. After 3 minutes, friends silang lahat. How many of you have no friends like that? Can you type me in the chat if meron kang kakilala ng friends na ganun? Ilagay mo sa isang room, after 3 minutes, friends na sila. Actually, naalala ko nga meron akong auntie, no, na meron akong classmate, yung classmate ko, dinala yung family nila. Tapos, after 1 minute, nag-CR lang ako, after 1 minute, ang lalim na ng kwento nila. Sabi ko, auntie, after ng conversation, auntie, kilala mo ba sila? Sabi nila, hindi, ngayon pa lang. Talaga? Parang sobrang lalim na yung conversation nila. Alam niyo yon? So, yun yung mga influential rooster sila. Okay? Yung, sa lahat ng ilalagay mo na katabi nila, friends nila yon. Okay? Now, yung downside naman nito is yung friendship nila hindi ganun ka strong. Kumbaga, hindi ganun ka deep. Okay? Kasi lahat friends Of course, you don't have time to spend time to 1,000 friends, right? So, usually, pipili ka lang ng mga friends you're gonna spend time to. So, sa kanya naman, he spends time a little bit of this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Si Steady Carabao naman, okay, eto naman, people person din siya. However, okay, sa kanya, siya, long-term, pero konti yung friends. Okay? Yung kumbaga, mahirap i-please si Steady Carabao. Okay? Yung tipo na nag-accountability call kayo, tapos, si Fe, how's your win? Tapos yung conversation niya, 1 minuto lang. Okay? Meron ba kayong kakilala na gano'n sa accountability calls niyo? Ang bilis. 1 tanong, 1 sagot. Ano yung pangalan mo? Pangalan ko si Fe. Tapos na. Saan ka nakatira? Sa Cebu. Tapos na. So, if you notice, mahirap sila i-please because they have that trust. Kumbaga, it takes a lot of time for you to be able to build the trust with them. However, if you're able to build a trust with them, they're gonna be loyal. Okay? Sila yung mga public servants, sila yung mga people na loyal talaga. Okay? Meron ba tayong mga loyal na mga friends dyan? Ha? Comment nga sa chat. Ayun. Okay. Next naman. Okay, before I discuss the C. Okay, hindi ko pala natapos to, no? Okay. So, here, can't say no, difficulty with deadlines, avoid conflicts, and then lacks initiative. The reason why peacemaker siya, it's because hindi siya gusto na magulo. Okay? So, usually siya yung magsasolve ng mga problems, mga chill, magsasmile lang. Okay? Later on, I'm gonna share with you an analogy with that. No? Before we go to the C, which is the corrective tarsier, let me go back to dominant because I'm gonna give you an example because I forgot to share one example for each. No? Sa dominant eagle, kasi yung D tsaka C, medyo pagka may similarities and differences din, no? So dominant naman is I have one of my first team members, no, is a video editor. And parang yung feeling ko, kasi dominant ako eh. Yung feeling ko na relationship sa kanya is parang ano siya, parang demanding, impatient, parang talagang powerful, right? And yes, magsasuggest ng mga idea, gagawa siya ng mga decisions. However, yung problem kasi sa dominant is pag isasabay mong dominant tsaka dominant, mag-aaway sila. Okay? Parang lalaki na rooster ba yun? Lalaki? Tama ba yun? Lalaki na manok, di ba? Ipagsabay mo sila, mag-aaway sila. Magsasabong sila. Okay? So, yun yung nangyayari. That's what happened to me. When I had my first team members, sabi ko, I don't want an assistant na ganito. Akala ko na, like, I didn't understand, right? Pero yun pala, yun yung sabi ko na we hire people depende sa personalities din nila. So, kumbaga, if we're gonna hire a manager, we're not gonna hire somebody from S. Okay? Kasi yung S gusto nila chill, right? We're gonna hire somebody from D. We want somebody powerful, for example, right? So, understanding this brings us to the last, which is corrective tarsier. Okay, ito namang si corrective tarsier or si C is ito yung nickname naman nito is the perfectionist. Okay? So, how many of you are C ulit? Right? So, nangyayari is ito yung mga strengths. Okay. Backstory muna ni itong corrective tarsier. Okay. So, just yesterday, I had a conversation with a friend. Actually, parang mag-invest kami sa property, no? And grabe, kasi she showed me the numbers. Talagang kompleto yung mga numbers. Kumbaga, kasi nagpipili ka namin ng lot, ng building, ng price, ng ROI, ng ganon. Kompleto. Okay? Lahat, like price per square meter, magkano yung structure per square meter, ilang years yung kailangan para magka-ROI, ano yung mga kumpleto lahat. Right? So, ano yung strengths naman nito? Competent, orderly, self-disciplined, okay? Committed to quality, thinkers, accurate, analytical, organized, sensitive, and thorough. So, para mag-shortcut tayo, ito yung mga tipong tao na pag nakita mo yung wallet nila, naka-arrange yun. Okay? 20, 50, 100, 500, 1,000, tapos nagkaharap-harap lahat. Meron ba kayong mga friends na ganun? Right? So, ito yung nakikita nyo na organize. Pagtingin nyo sa desktop nila, no, organize yung ano nila. Because yun yung gusto nila in order. Right? Another is, ito yung mga tipong tao na meron kang ibibigay na investment opportunity, meron kang ibibigay na deals. So, may meeting tayo. Okay? May meeting tayo ngayong Monday. Magtatanong yan, anong oras? Sino mag-attend? Anong oras matatapos? Ano yung agenda ng meeting? Right? How many of you have members like this? Okay, nagtatanong every single detail. So, meeting tayo Monday. Tinatanong lahat. Agenda ng meeting, sino mag-attend, how many mag-attend, anong oras matatapos. Right? So, ito yung mga corrective tarsier. Weakness. Okay? Analysis paralysis. Ayan. So, if you notice, naging opposite na din siya sa D. Okay? Kasi si D, go ahead, let's go, let's get started, let's do it right now. Pero kumbaga, if you're gonna say, okay, invest tayo sa stock market, they will say, okay, let's go. C naman will say, okay, what is my win ratio? Ano yung batting average ko nito? Ano yung risk-reward ratio ko nito? How long would it take me to have this ROI? How long would it take me to double my money? Ito yung pumapasok sa utak ni corrective tarsier. Okay? So if you notice, nagiging pessimistic din siya. So si D is usually, pag D-type ka, yung dreams mo, malalaki. Okay? Next month, gusto ko maka-Ferrari. Next month, gusto ko kumita ng 100 million. Now, kung ipapakita mo yung plan mo, yung vision mo kay C, sasabihin ni C, okay, gusto mo kumita ng 100 million. Baka na ba kinikita mo ngayon? 1,000 per day. O i-multiply mo yan into 30 days. Magkano yan? 30,000. O paano mo ma-achieve yung Paano mo ma-achieve yung 100 million in 1 month? Right? So yun yung si C. Like, parang hindi yan possible kasi based on the statistics, based on your historical data, ito yung nangyayari. Right? Sensitive to criticism, gloomy, suspicious, too rigid, fault finder, too detail-oriented, okay? idealistic, and then historical. Ibig sabihin, yung point nito, pag si D, malaki yung dreams niya. Okay? Hindi, if you ask, no, magkano yung gusto mo kitain? Gusto ko kumita ng 100 million next month. Paano mo ma-achieve yun? Ay, basta. Okay? Basta, ma-achieve ko yun. Si Tarsier naman, sasabihin niya, very realistic, very idealistic talaga siya na, okay, hindi yan possible. Alright? So if you notice, these all 4-type personalities will actually complement each other. Okay? So it's also good that in an organization, merong tong dominant eagle, merong influential rooster, merong steady carabao, tsaka merong corrective tarsier. Okay? Comment nga sa chat once again. Are you a D, I, S, or C type personality? Go ahead, comment nga sa chat. Type the letter in the chat right now. Ayan. Okay. So, to summarize everything na shinare ko sa iyo, no? To summarize everything is we're gonna have 2 types of tests. Okay. First is what you call the elevator test. Okay. So, may elevator. So, listen to this, ha? Listen to this kasi exciting to. May elevator. Ang mangyayari, may isang tao, ginagawa niya is nagpe-press siya sa button. Okay? Alam mo yung tipong up. Alam mo parang 10 times pinipress yung up. Kasi feeling niya pag 10 beses niya pinipress yung up, 10 times yung tataas ka agad yung yung elevator. Okay? Nakaka-relate ba mga D? Can you type yes in the chat? Diba? Ipipress mo, parang tagal naman. Press natin ulit. Tagal naman, press natin ulit. 10 times ipipress. Right? Yun yung mga D-type personality. Now, yung mga I personality naman. Okay? Yung mga I personality. Pagpasok sa elevator, nagsismile. Morning. Saan ka nag-work? Okay? Imagine 15 seconds na kayo sa elevator. Anong name mo pala? Saan ka naka-work? Alam mo yung feeling na pagpasok mo sa elevator, tapos especially S-type ka or C-type ka, hindi mo gusto ng kausap, tapos yung I, tanong ng question. May na-experience mo ba yun na hindi nyo kakilala, may tanong ng tanong. Di ba? Taga saan ka? Ang ano naman, ano yung dinadala mo? Bakit? Ano yung pake mo sa dinadala ko? Right? So yun yung mga I-type personality. Lahat ng mga circle of katabi niya, kakausapin niya lahat. Okay? So now, punta naman tayo sa mga S muna tayo, S-type personality. Okay. Sa S-type personality naman is sa elevator, pag puno, sasabihin ni S, uy, sige, kaya pa. Okay, sige, kaya pa. Tapos, tut, uy, puno. Sige, ikaw na lang po, ma'am. Ako, magsi-stairs na lang po ako, malapit na lang man ako. Right? So if you notice, ito yung mga S-type personality. Hindi siya, they want to please people. Kasi, di ba, the peacemaker nga eh. Diba, sige, kaya pa. Sige, ako na lang mag-sacrifice. Okay, mga public servant to, mga loyal, mga helpful, mga kind. Ayan. At saka mga chill din. Okay, later on, it's gonna be fun if I'm gonna share with you the round test, no? Yun, mga S yun. Okay? Yung mga C-type na, By the way, yung mga S, okay, nakaka-relate ba mga S? Okay, willing na lang kayo mag-sacrifice, no? Para unahin yung ibang tao. Okay, comment nga sa yes in the chat. Okay, yung mga naman, by the way, yung mga S naman din, okay, is chill lang talaga sila, no? So, wala. Chill. Later on, makakatawa yung pagdating sa isang test, no? C. Okay, corrective tarsier. C. Yung C naman, nasa elevator ka. Pagtingin mo, 1,500 pounds. Hala. 100 pounds, 150, 200, 500 pounds. Hala. Parang mag-overload tayo nito. Sino ba habang you experience something like that or may kikilala kayo or baka pumasok sa isip nyo. Okay? Type me in the chat if ganun yung nyo. Sa pagpasok ng elevator na tinitingnan nyo, 1,500 pounds yung maximum. Uy, tayo? 15 people. Pa-count to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 16. Hala, 16 na tayo sa elevator. Baka babagsak ito. Hala. Right? Have you noticed that? Ito yung mga corrective tarsier. Lahat ng details gusto nila, step-by-step plan, gusto nila yon. Okay? Now, lastly, okay? Drown test. Ito. DISC will have this comparison. Okay. Drown test. Mangyayari is, pag may nalulunod, tama ba yung pagtatagalog ko? Pag may nalunod, is, what do you do? Ano yung gagawin ng mga DISC? Okay, listen to this. Are you listening pa ba? Can you type, I'm listening in the chat? If nakikinig ba kayo? Ayan. So, pag D personality, pag may nalunod, hala, sige! Swim ka agad! Puntahan ko ka agad! Ito yung problem. You forgot na hindi ka marunong lumangoy. Yun. Okay? Kasi hindi ka na nag-iisip eh. Parang, okay, ito yung gagawin natin. Okay, sige, go. Hindi mo kinakalculate yung risk. Go ka lang ng go. Okay? Ang nangyari is, nag-swim ka, nag-dive ka, para i-rescue yung taong nasa unahan, okay, in front of you. Ang nangyayari, ikaw na lang i-rescue kasi hindi ka pala marunong maglangoy. Nakalimutan mo yun. Right? Yun yung mga D-type personality. Now, yung mga yung mga D, nakaka-relate ba? Can you type me in the chat? If nakaka-relate yung ano na yun, parang go lang ng go, hindi nyo na ina-analyze, basta go. Right? You're optimistic nga, di ba? Ayan. Yung mga I personality naman, yun. Merong nalunod. Hala, merong nalunod. Okay, sir, okay lang ba pa video, sir? I-post ko sa Instagram, no? Sige. If you notice, the popular, okay? Gusto sila na sila yung sikat. Gusto sila yung life of the party. Kaya pa video muna, picture ha. Diba? How many of you nakaka-relate nito? Type number 5 in the chat, no? If ganun kayo or may kakilala kayo na ganun, na lahat ng ginagawa, picture, video, recorded, documented, lahat post talaga sa social media. Ayan. Okay, so yun yung mga I. Now, yung mga S-type naman, yung mga steady karabaw. Boom! Tulong, may nalunod. Ginagawa ng mga steady karabaw is, hala, may nalunod. Sige. So, walang ba mag-rescue? Ako na lang. Okay, so sige. Ubad muna ako. So, yung cellphone ko pala. Sige. Okay. Very chill. Yung tipong may sunog, may earthquake, merong calamity, merong typhoon, whatever, sobrang chill. Parang feeling mo parang walang pake. May kikilala ba kayo na ganun? No matter what's happening, parang dead ma. Super chill, super steady. Right? Yun yung si mga S, yun yung sa mga steady karabaw na. Now, eto naman si C, si corrective tarsier naman tayo. Pag may nalunod, ano mangyayari? Corrective tarsier. Okay. Hala, may nalunod. Okay. When ba ako last nag-swimming? 3.5 years ago. Okay. Last time nag-swimming ako, 5 meters, 5 feet lang pala yung distance. So check ko, ilang feet ba to? Feeling ko mga 6 feet to, or mga 6.5 feet. Okay. So next is, ano yung distance? So naalala ko na may nakapag-dive pero medyo 1 mile. Ito ilang miles ba to? Nangyayari is sa sobrang calculated niya, nakalimutan niya, wala, namatay na yung i-rescue niya. Okay, ito naman yung mga C, corrective tarsier. Yung disadvantage nito is analysis paralysis. Sobrang analyze, nakalimutan mo na mag-take action. Right? Kasi kailangan perfect lahat eh. Kailangan yung feet, last time dapat 5 feet daw, dapat yung pool 5 feet din. Yung distance 1.5 mile din, for example, 'di ba? So 'yon. Nagigets niyo ba? DISC. All right? Are you getting this? So the purpose of this, yung ano natin, okay, yung DISC natin, I'm gonna share that lastly, no, is it's for you to understand para alam mo ano yung personality ng tawag nito, ano yung personality ng mga members nyo. So for example, no, si Isa, alam ko na ay siya. So alam ko talaga madaldal siya. Okay? So natural na yan for her. Okay? So I know there's a possibility mag-overtime siya. Ganon. So sinabihan ko na, Isa, 20 minutes. Yan. So kumbaga, if you notice, mag-prepare ka ahead of time, right? So yun. So sa mga D naman, you usually let them reminded about the numbers, about details, kasi sasabihin, uy, meeting tayo. Meeting tayo next week. Sasabihin ng D, sige. Nakalimutan nila anong oras, anong araw, what time, saan magkita, nakalimutan nila yun lahat. Doon na sila makaremember pag, next week na pala ngayon. Ano nga yun? Wala na. Okay, kasi yes lang sila na yes, go lang ng go. Yung mga S naman, okay, I'm relating this to our teams, no? You have your own accountability groups, no? Yung mga S naman is yun nga, yung tipong magtatanong ka, isang tanong, isang sagot, chill lang. Parang feeling mo na interested ba siya mag-attend ng accountability call? Parang hindi siya he or she is not smiling, hindi mo lang, parang poker face, right? Yung C naman, meron ka lang sinabi ng isang bagay, tanong ng tanong. Diba? Yun nga, for example, sabi ni coach na mag-launch daw tayo ng awards and recognition. Tapos tanong si C, ano yung criteria niyan? Okay? Tapos, ito yung criteria. What if ito yung mangyayari? Anong mangyayari? What if ito yung, kumbaga maraming what if na predict na nila yung 10 times ahead of time. Okay? Kasi lahat ng details sinatanong. Yung tipong hindi pa nga kami nakapag-meet, nagtatanong na siya sa pinakadulo. Right? So yun yung mga C-type. So understanding that will help you na, okay, D ka pala, so I know how to treat you. C ka pala, so every time I'm gonna tell you something, I'm gonna give you all the information. Okay? Are you getting this so far? Can you type yes in the chat if you're getting this? Type yes in the chat. Ayan. So that is actually the end of our training today. All right, question of the day. What is your personality ba? Are you a dominant, influence, steady, or corrective? DISC. Let me know in the comment section below. Once again, I want to invite you to my masterclass where I share with you how do you attract, convert, and automate your business so that you can grow your business online and sell your products and services effectively online. Kindly visit this link, feebolim.com/class to register for a free seat right now. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed to our channel yet, go ahead, click subscribe so that every time we publish new videos, you're gonna get notified. Until next time, this is Feebolim. Achieve success, live with happiness, and enjoy the good life. See you in our next episode.